Hi, welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna be discussing skincare. So I always get asked like what makes your makeup look so good, what makes your foundation stay, and I always tell people it's skincare. Like if you have bomb skin, you're gonna have some bomb ass makeup, and like you don't need to splurge on it. So your skincare routine is always gonna vary depending on your own skin. So you gotta make sure that you know what kind of skin you have. For example, I have combination skin, so I'm super oily right here, but I'm like really dry over here. And then I have eczema, so right now that it's summer, my skin gets like extra dry over here, but I get extra oily over here. So you gotta know how to balance them. So my routine actually starts in the shower. I like to exfoliate. I exfoliate twice. You're not supposed to exfoliate that much, but it works for me. And so what I like to use all the St. Ives products. They work really good for me. I like to take the gentle or moderate one, and then with a like face brush, I like to rinse my skin, go in with whichever cleanser that you like, and then just make sure that you cleanse your face really good. Do that for like about 1 or 2 minutes, and then after I wash that off, I actually go in, I exfoliate. St. Ives, they vary like the little grain sizes, the little scrubs. So I like to go in with the deep, and right now I've been really liking the coffee one, and coffee is really good for your skin too. So I do that in the shower once I'm out of the shower, and I also do that like every night. Like say if I shower in the morning, then I'm gonna do this at night as well. And I'm out of the shower, I'm gonna get ready to do my makeup. I like to go in with these two. The rose water doesn't work for me just because I have really delicate skin and I have eczema. So and like anything that's has perfumes in it or anything that irritates my skin really bad. So I don't use that one, but I mean if that works for you. And then after I go in with these, I go in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Balm Water to Moisture. Because I have oily skin, I always like to buy the gel formula. I never buy the cream or like actual like moisturizers, just because I'm really oily, and if I use that, I'm gonna be even more oily. So that's all I use when I'm gonna do my makeup, so that I don't get so oily. But at night, when I wash my face at night, I do the same thing. I wash my face with my little brush, and I go in with an exfoliator. But at night, because you're gonna go to sleep, that's when I hydrate, because I do have dry skin as well. So at night, I like to go in with like cocoa butter, and for me, it doesn't really matter what kind. And you could also use coconut oil, that just doesn't work for me much. Like I like to take a good amount and like cover my face with it. It leaves your skin so good, and then it has vitamin E. Anything with vitamin E is good for your skin. If I don't use this, then I like to go in with oils. You could get these at like Walmart or Target, and they're only like $5, so you don't have to like buy the expensive ones. I like to wear with like the actual oil too, because this works for me. It hydrates your face, and then in the morning when I wake up, I just wash my face and exfoliate again, and then just go in with like the sprays and the gel. The other thing that I like to do is I really love using face masks, and I try to use it like once a week, but sometimes I don't. But like the more you use them, I feel the better. And I get all of mine off of Face Story, so it's a subscription. You could choose either getting, I think, like 3 or 4 to like 7, and then I think the prices start like at 12, and then it goes all the way to 20. I always like to get the 20 just because it's more, and I use them a lot. So like one box is good enough for me for like the month, or even like the month after. I also like the Freeman brand, their face mask. So they have like peel off masks, the clay masks. They have all sorts of ones. And then you can find these at Walmart and Target too. And I actually really like this one. I really like the peel off ones. So they have a peel off gel mask, and then they have peel off clay, and they have like so many different varieties. They have like the clay ones that come with scrubs. So you put the face mask first, and then you like scrub it off. I really like those too. Taking care of your skin is just really good, and like aside from doing all that skincare, like putting products on it, you also need to make sure to drink like a lot of water. Try not to touch your face. If you do touch your face a lot, then try to wash your hands constantly. You know what has made my skin so much better? Every time I stop eating fast food, my skin is so freaking good. And then as soon as I eat some fast food, like I started breaking out again. Like you need to leave that fast food alone. And also eat lots of fruit. Like fruit has contains a lot of water in it. And like I said, water is so good for your skin. That's it. So just make sure you're drinking water. Make sure you get yourself a routine. And then go ahead and test different things out and see what works for you, what works for your skin. Like I said, what works for me might not work for you. And let me just warn you, you should not exfoliate that much. It just happens to work. Also, some really good brands that I like is the St. Ives, Aveeno. If you have delicate skin too, I recommend to use everything that's hypoallergenic. That's really good. I like the e.l.f. products. e.l.f. really stepped up their game. So they have the whole like skincare line. I really like it. If you have money to spend, Dr. Brandt is a really good brand. I really like their exfoliator. And then they have like depuffing creams. They have face masks too, like the moisturizing mask. I really like all of that. And yeah, I think that is it for today. Let me know if you guys have any questions and comment what you guys want to see next.